Hey guys, it's Stacy from Clothes Live On, and today we are doing a what sold video for the first week of April. I did say last time I made one of these that I wasn't going to be making another one until quarantine was over, but I've seen other people still making them and getting positive feedback, so I did ask on my Instagram if you guys wanted me to make a what sold video, and I got a 91% yes. So here we are, just so you can stay up to date on what I'm still managing to sell while we're in a living hell, essentially. My sales are still down. I don't have the exact percentage this time. But for the first week of April, so the 1st through the 7th, I sold 28 items and they collectively sold for $650. Now that is the actual sale price. That's not what I earned. That's not profit or anything like that. That's just what they sold for. So let's jump into it. As always, I include screenshots of these sold listings. So first on Poshmark, I had a bundle sale. I always on Poshmark am sending out 50% off offers. That's just kind of permanently built into my sales strategy and my business model now, where I price things a little on the higher end, and when someone likes items, I add it to a bundle and I send them a 50% off offer, and then I give them a little message. So that's permanently something I have for Poshmark, and it includes bundles. I don't usually do as much of a discount on Mercari because I have usually free shipping on those items. And eBay, I will do offers to watchers. Usually I start at 45% and kind of just see if it gets, if it sells that way. So that's what I'm doing to continue making sales. That's my strategy for offers to people. So Poshmark bundle, I sold Jill Sander heels. These ended up selling for $50 at the bundle price. So they were listed for $100, which means that I earned $40 on those. Those sold on the 1st, and they actually only took 1 day to sell. So they were listed on March 31st, and they were actually purchased the last time I sourced before I went into quarantine. So that was pretty exciting. And also in that bundle, I sold a Smartwool t-shirt. It was new with tags. At the bundle price, that sold for $20, so it was listed for $40. I earned $16 on that. And again, that obviously sold on the 1st. It took 23 days to sell, so that was a pretty good bundle. I profited a decent amount off that bundle, and everything in the 2 items in that bundle sold pretty quickly, so that was a good sale. Next, also on Poshmark, I sold a pair of American Eagle jeans. These sold on the 1st. They sold for $25. I earned $20. I believe that was an offer sent to me, actually. I think they were listed at $40. I'm not 100% sure. But I think it was an offer sent to me. And they took 4 days for those to sell. So again, that was a pretty good sale. I actually, in general this month so far, have sold a lot of stuff faster. Not everything. We're going to have some things coming up that took a lot longer to sell. But overall, I think that I'm selling things a little faster, surprisingly. That doesn't mean I don't have older stuff in my closet. That just means that stuff isn't selling. Next, I sold on Mercari a CNC California t-shirt. This was from the mystery box that I bought from Nick. So that was the first thing to sell from there. And that sold on the 1st. It sold for $14 with free shipping. So I ended up earning $7.61 on that. It only took 1 day to sell, so that was a pretty exciting sale. You know, didn't profit a whole lot there, but you're going to see more sales from that box, and I've made almost all of my money back from buying that box already, so that's pretty exciting. Next was an eBay sale. I sold a pair of Sam Edelman sandals. They sold on the 1st. That's my last sale from April 1st. They sold for $24 plus shipping, and they took 28 days to sell. Alright, moving on to April 2nd, on Poshmark, I sold a Wildbox t-shirt that said, "Yes, I am ignoring you." That sold for $15, so I earned $12 on that, and I had that one for a while. It took 266 days to sell. Alright, Also on Poshmark, I sold a pair of Free People jeans. These were a more modern style, like more current style of jeans from them. They sold for $35, so I earned $28, and that was me doing the 50% off offer, and those took 25 days to sell. Alright, then on Poshmark, I sold a bundle of 3 items. So I sold a Wild Fox sweater, and at the bundle price that went for $16. And I had that for 117 days. I sold The Laundry Room t-shirt that said I needed you. It had pizza. I actually got that in Phoenix. So that sold for $15 at the bundle price, and I had it for 175 days. And then lastly, I sold an In Philanthropy sweater that sold for $20 at the bundle price, and I had it for 103 days. So collectively, like actually a lot of the stuff she bought in that bundle was a little older. Happy to see it go. Alright, still on the second, on Poshmark, I sold a pair of UGG boots. So not the classic style, but you can see them. They sold for $24, so I earned $19.20, and I had them for 83 days. Also on Poshmark, I sold a pair of Miss Me jeans. These sold for $38. Someone did send me an offer. I earned $30.40, and I had them for 21 days. And my last sale from the second was Citizens of Humanity jeans. So these were also from Nick's Box. They sold on eBay. They sold for $40 plus shipping, and I had them for 3 days. So again, another really fast sale. And a style to look out for, I believe the style name was the Carlton Straight. You know, they sold for a good price and they sold really fast, so something to just keep in mind, that some Citizens of Humanity jeans are definitely worth sourcing. Okay, now on to April 3rd. I sold American Eagle jeans on Poshmark. They sold for $15, so I earned $12. They were like a 00 extra short, so I was happy to see those go, and I had them for 71 days. Also on Poshmark, I sold Circus Sam Edelman shoes. So they had like Queen Bee on them. They only sold for $10. I'd had them for a while, so I earned $7.05. I did still profit off of those, so that's good. And they took 235 days to sell. Like I said, I had them for a while. I was very happy to see them go, even though they went at a pretty low price point. But also, Circus Sam Edelman isn't something I source anymore. It is the lower end line of Sam Edelman, so I just don't pick it up at all anymore. Alright, and my last sale from the 3rd is on Mercari. I sold J. Crew sandals. They sold for $23 with free shipping, so I ended up earning $15.45, and they took 206 days to sell. So those ones also took a while. Alright, we just have 2 sales from the 4th. The first one is on Poshmark. I sold a Foxcroft tunic. Again, that's the one from Nick's Box. That's the last sale for this from his box. So that ended up selling for $12. I earned $9.05, and it took 4 days to sell. And then my other sale on the 4th was on eBay. I sold Buffalo David Bitten men's jeans. That's one of the things from ThredUp boxes. I've listed almost everything that I decided to sell from the ThredUp boxes. So I think in total I decided to list 46 pairs of jeans slash shirts that I got. I think I only have 7 left to list, so a lot of that stuff is up and some of it is sold already, so that was the first thing to sell from the ThredUp boxes. So those sold for $20 plus shipping. They took 0 days to sell, so they actually sold the same day that I listed them, and I had them listed at $30, so I got the $20 offer and I took it. Okay, moving on to the 5th, on Poshmark, I sold a Faithful the Brand dress. This was sourced at Last Chance. It sold for $60, so it was a half off sale. I earned $48 on that, and it took 38 days to sell. Then over on eBay, I sold another ThredUp pair of jeans. These are Sonoma men's jeans. They sold for $22. That was a full price sale. That's what I had them listed at, plus the cost of shipping, and they took 1 day to sell. All right, we're still on the 5th, and I sold a bundle on Poshmark. So it was an Everlane button-down long sleeve shirt with the bundle price that sold for $20, and that took 58 days to sell. And then the other item in the bundle was a Talbot skirt. I got that at the bins like a million years ago. I was very happy to see that go. So at the bundle price, that ended up selling for $10, and I had that for 236 days. Talbot's a super hit or miss for me. Like sometimes it sells super fast, other times not at all. I honestly think it being a skirt didn't help because I really struggle to sell skirts in general. Okay, and there was only one sale on April 6th, and that was on Poshmark. I sold a pair of Marc Fisher heels. They ended up selling for $14, so I earned $11.05. These were also from Last Chance, and they took 111 days to sell. Okay, and now we have 5 sales on the 7th, the last 5 to cover in this video. First one is a Diane von Furstenberg jumpsuit. This was, again, something I had sourced the last time that I went sourcing before quarantine, but it ended up being super flawed. It had stains that I just didn't see in the store. So I listed it low. It ended up selling for $15, and I earned $12 on that, and it took 14 days to sell. Next, I sold Judy Blue jeans from thredUP. Those sold on Mercari for $30 with free shipping. So I ended up earning $16.23, and they took 1 day to sell, so they sold fast. On Poshmark, I sold Eileen Fisher sandals. Those sold for $35. I earned $28 on that sale, and they took 7 days to sell. Also on Poshmark, a really low sale. Another thing that was kind of a bad buy. I sold this St. John Sport. It was like a sweater tank top kind of thing. It only sold for $8. My earnings were $5.05 on that, and it took 268 days to sell. So a very bad buy. And the last sale, I actually don't have it super updated yet because I haven't shipped it. And that was an eBay sale. It was Billabong peddler jeans, again from the thredUP box. Those sold for $20 plus shipping. I don't have the days calculated yet, but I want to say it was something like 3 days to sell, 4 days to sell. It sold with less than a week for sure, because I've only just started listing that stuff. So those sold also. And that is my last sale for the first week of April. Again, everything ended up totaling $650 in sales, just the sales, not earnings or profits. But I mean, all considered, like, I just don't expect sales at this point. So I actually think that's not bad for where we're at in the world right now. You know, like we are at a record high for unemployment. Even if you're not unemployed, like technically I'm not classified as unemployed, but I've taken a huge income loss. You know, most people aren't in a great position right now. The economy is just terrible. So I'm overall still happy with these sales. I just look forward to the day when the world can recover from this, even though that's probably still a while away, and I can go back to, you know, selling like I used to. I really miss that. I miss going to the post office, not wearing a mask, because I live, unfortunately, in a gated apartment, and my post office sucks, and they don't have a key to our gate. Even though they do have a key to our gate, they no longer have the key to the gate, and they've asked the residents for a key to the gate, but that's not on us. Like, the management hasn't gotten them a key. Anyway, I can't do scheduled pickups was the point of this. So I do have to run boxes to the actual post office, and then just like poly mailers I can put in a blue box. But I look forward to eventually living my life like normal again, but that could be a while. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I'm just rambling now. Thank you so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. I think I have something like a 55% rate of unsubscribed people watching my videos, so you should fix that. I'd really appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.